So we started investing in technologies and products almost 6 years ago in the world of connected television. Where back then, and even the last 2 years, it was always, will it actually be a thing? And if so, when? What happened literally in the last 12 months, maybe even more in the last few months coming out of the upfront and the new front, it's obvious that this is here and this is big. But the biggest question that we get, both from brands, from platform owners, from programmers, is how everyone will understand that attention is very, very sparse, that it's very hard to gather. Everyone understand that you need to have a better ad experience, and that you need to have something a lot more accountable. When so many brands are coming into the television space, are all asking questions, all the DTC brands are asking questions, what is the value that I'm getting from every impression? So we invest a lot in leveraging our massive footprint in the connected TV space and building products on two main fronts. One is around the experience, what's the ad product? The other one is around measurement, is how do you make sure that every impression is more accountable than what it could or what it used to be.
You know, we've spoken with you and others in the industry. We've spoken to Hulu. We've spoken to companies innovating in terms of customized or interactive new forms. What's new in terms of the ad unit, the ad experience? What's new and what's next?
I'll give it a very honest answer as someone that spent the last 11 years, in playing in this space. The real thing that is new is the viewers' expectations. And we've been thinking about viewers for a very long time, and it took a long time to move from an idea that we as technologists and maybe even marketers and creative people that have in their mind into something that viewers actually want and are willing to lean forward and to do it. So for example, the idea of interactive television has been around for a very long time. But what's happened in the last year or so is that people buy Roku, they put their credit card in a Roku or an Apple TV or something else. They're used to discovery with voice, like with Siri or Alexa or other stuff. So the type of viewer for television is a totally different viewer than what it used to be with an older Comcast or Time Warner type of a box. So with that, we're seeing a lot more usage of those type of products. We just did a very big case study together with both Volvo to show how they actually managed to sell cars off the lot, literally an exact work that we've done together with Experian of selling Volvo because of interacting with television. And we did a lot of work together with CBS for the Super Bowl on creating the first ever large national scale interactive and shoppable television ad for the Super Bowl, the largest televised event. We did it together with Kellogg's for Pringles. So a lot of the idea that used to be categorized under innovation and the cool things are reaching maturity, mostly because viewers expect and play along with them.
So Tal, you guys did a round with Goldman Sachs as an investor. What does that help you do in terms of investment and moving forward in the development of the company?
So it helps us capitalize on this what used to be an idea that started to be a reality, the growth of connected television, and it helps us grow very, very fast and again leverage that. So right now we're seeing something like north of a third of our business is already happening in the connected TV space, up from 17% in 2017. So it used to be a small part and smaller part and becoming a very large part of our business. And we believe everything we talked about earlier is that the market is ready for it. There's no shortage of ideas in the history of television, but timing is right now. So the funds from Goldman is specifically, and the funds from all of our backers and everything we've done so far, was in order to really put the pedal to the metal to release new products, to invest in measurement and analytics, and to expand globally. So a lot of the stuff that we've done locally in the United States, we're seeing as we're starting to work more with brands, the biggest question that we get, okay, I want to do it in every market. And it has different dynamics, but I want to do the same thing on every market.
And Tal, just briefly, tell us about the ad serving business, what that's about now.
So ad serving, which again, ad serving is a bigger than just serving the ad, the actual definition of serving an ad, but the ability to cater to a marketer that says, I need a centralized system that is disconnected from my media buying way, but I need a centralized management system for my television campaign. So to manage my creative, to manage my delivery and decisioning, and to see all my data together. So this is ad serving by definition. It's been growing rapidly year over year, quarter over quarter, constantly, and that's the core, and that's maybe the engine that allows us to do everything that we're talking about right now. The reason that we can do come up to the market with a really impactful product in connected television is that we serve something like 1 out of every 3 ads in connected television in the United States right now comes from our servers. So if we can make small additions that, for example, make every retail ad shoppable and add to cart, we already serve 1 out of 3 of every car ads or every retail ad or all those stuff. So it allows us a platform to create new product and roll them out at massive scale.
So Tal, we're going to be in Cannes pretty soon.
Yeah, very excited.
Tell us sort of what your plans are, what your hopes are to come out of it. You guys are playing big this year.
Yeah, we're playing really big, and it's honestly it's not just about us paying big, but it's more about more companies joining forces and allowing us to kind of curate this big event. So what we're doing is that we're creating a very big CTV day for Cannes, capitalizing on everything we talked about earlier. Is that coming out of the upfront and the new fronts, everyone's talking about connected television, mostly from audience are there. And Cannes is all about creativity and storytelling. And what we wanted to do, and we got such a crazy response from the market, is to curate an event and create almost like a town hall, a place that people can come together and talk about, and we have the industry leaders to talk about, if the eyeballs are there, how do we tell them better stories? What does marketer need to do in terms of what's the data that you can gather from connected television? What's the right measurement and success factor? What's the right creativity and ad product? How does platforms like Roku behaves in that world, or Hulu? How does programmer like Fox or Disney play in this world, and how does a marketer, a very large marketer like JP Morgan, Chase, and others are going to play in this new reality?
Great. We look forward then to partnering with you guys.
Yeah, same. We're extremely excited, and we're very fortunate. We've been dreaming about this place for a long time, and again, as we said, there's no shortage of idea. Everyone can think about interactive television, but it's here and now, and we can now act on it on a very large scale.